found the fountain of youth, being able to go on both sides of the ball, back and forth, up and down, covering the ground. The young wingback coming back from international duty as well, but he has done so well in getting forward and joining in the attack.
Number 2, San Diego. Number 3, Minnesota United. As we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We're playing for a huge 3 points in the Western Conference table as we're knocking on the door of the summer months.
So Dreyer getting the start here, even though he was on international duty overseas. Oh,
and that's a terrible mistake at an own goal.
At the top of his laces, dead center. Minnesota United finds themselves up, and it's early, so maybe it is one of those you don't have to reconfigure your entire game plan because you're down 1-0 in the first couple minutes on an own goal.
Dreyer from distance. Oh my goodness! That is out of this world from Anders Dreyer. Well, that's how you respond after a disastrous mistake, and that's how you welcome an MLS debutant in Wessel Spiel.
He sees the 6'7" Wessel Spiel off of his line. No hesitation.
Player from Minnesota who got a touch to it. And now Joaquin Pereira driving forward. And threading it through for Yeboah. Kelvin Yeboah straight into the chest of CJ Dos Santos. Minnesota's second to last in Major League Soccer in possession coming into this weekend. San Diego second in possession, as that's a great ball forward. The touch cannot be. Wessel Spiel makes a great kick save, and then Michael Boxall wins a goal kick. Given the way that the season has unfolded so far, there's a strong argument for San Diego. Here's Pereira from distance. Spilled. Yeboah! Well, that goal was a long time coming, and a cathartic moment for Kelvin Yeboah.
Right back into traffic. He gives up a terrible rebound. And credit to Yeboah to stay onside, and then he makes the running and follows it up.
Of course, there will be a quarterfinal match being played right here in Minnesota, as this is an effort from distance that Spiel got a touch to and went through his hands and over the crossbar. 90 minutes in quite some time. You'd have to go all the way back to early March since he picked up that injury against Columbus, of course featured against Austin, but started his first game tonight. So the super sub Iloski, the 25-year-old from Escondido, California.
Exact same space, almost at the same time. Trying to break in behind Minnesota's back line.
Great interplay, fizzed across the face of goal, and it trickles in, but the onside flag is up. Might was on the doorstep. Tverskov over the top. Alvarado will be able to get there. Shouts for a handball. At the bare minimum, it'll be a corner.
His arms and his leg goes up right here. Does it end up catching his head or his left hand? Or his right, for that matter. It all happens in the same moment. My first instinct was handball. But then now when I'm looking at it 5 times.
Review. Number 13 from Minnesota, committing hands off offense. Final decision, penalty.
And level the score. Dreyer. And it sneaks in. Spiel did everything right, but he couldn't keep it out.
Well taken penalty. Kind of the hesitation, and it looks like Spiel is going to make the save.
Alvarado. Now Dreyer. Sitting on a hat trick, now delivering this time, and it gets all the way through.
Dreyer does so well to keep the width here. He's asking for that ball. Joaquin Pereira comes over to pressure, but he's forcing him inside, and they still find the wide space.
For the stingy bunch from San Diego. Bombino charging forward. Boxall got a touch before he could eventually find it, and it's taken out of midair by Iloski. Spiel was waiting for it to come down, and that's sometimes the danger of not batting it away.
It just feels like with 6'7" frame, you want your arms over.
Hitting the deck. Tverskov goes down. Iloski got through the first defender, and he's got plenty of room to run into. Milan Iloski looking for a brace off the bench and to seal all 3 points.
Contact there, he's going to go down. So he cuts it across.
In a timely fashion, which is 10 seconds or less, but it's not going to matter because San Diego FC, with one of their marquee wins in their young history.